welcome back to another video. My name is Emily and this is Emily XO. So as I said in my little intro video, today's video is all about my favorite makeup products and beauty products. So this is just a very small portion of my actual makeup collection. The products I have here to show you are just things that I use every day or pretty close to every day. You know, things I find myself reaching for more often than other things. And whatnot. Just a little disclaimer, not that it's really necessary, I do not own a lot of high-end makeup. Most of my stuff is drugstore. I think I own like 3 things of like high-end makeup. But that's just a little so you guys know I don't have a lot of high-end. It's mostly, you know, drugstore and more affordable stuff like that. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So I'm going to go in order of how I would actually do my makeup if I was putting these products on. So the first one I have for you, it is the, if you guys can see that, it's a little bit dark, the NYX Photo Loving Primer Anti-Redness. I am a big fan of anti-redness primers just because I get a lot of redness throughout my cheeks and down my nose. So having this green kind of color correcting primer is super duper helpful for me. I really like this particular one. I think this brand is fairly affordable. I know they just dropped a few new eyeshadow palettes that are retailing a little bit higher than a lot of people expected or would expect from this brand. But overall, this is a really affordable primer and I think it works, you know, really well. It's nice and creamy. It covers and fills my pores exactly how I want it to, so I'm a huge fan. I want to say no more than $12 for this. I can't remember the exact price, but I will be linking everything down below, so you guys can kind of see exactly how much everything costs. So the next product I have to show you guys, it's also by NYX. It is their Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation. This is in the shade Creamy Natural. I really like this foundation just because it is even though I don't have super oily skin, but I prefer a matte finish just because any sort of like, what's the word? Even though I don't have super oily skin, I prefer at least a semi-matte finish. Otherwise, I feel like my skin looks too shiny and too oily almost. So this one is nice because it's not a complete solid matte finish, but it's more of a matte. It's kind of like a demi-matte or a semi-matte. I really like it. It blends really well. It's buildable. It gives great coverage. I'll show you guys a little bit on my hand here. If you guys can kind of look at that, not really. So it blends well. I only blend with a beauty blender, so I can't say how it would blend with, say, like a brush or your fingers. But with a beauty blender, it does go on fairly smooth and fairly nice. So the next product I have for you guys is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Neutral, number 15. ColourPop just recently came out with these, and I am a huge fan of them. I kind of shied away from using concealer for a while just because I didn't feel like it actually helped with anything. I wasn't finding one with a lot of coverage. I wasn't finding one that I could match well with my skin tone, and I was just kind of not having real great luck with concealer. When they release these, and I want to say they retail for $6, I believe. Like I said, I'll link everything down below. I decided to try it because I do like the ColourPop brand. I've tried you know, some of their lip stuff and their eyeliner before, so I thought I would give their concealer a shot, and I am a really huge fan of it. I think it covers really well. It's got strong coverage. It blends pretty well, although the only thing I don't like, it does dry pretty quickly when you're putting it on. I'm typically the type of person who, you know, goes over every spot she needs with concealer before actually blending it in. And it can dry a little bit quicker than you might hope, but other than that, it's a really nice product, really smooth coverage and everything like that. So I highly recommend going to get this concealer if you're looking for something new to try. The second thing I have to show you, it is another concealer. It's the Ulta palette Color Correct Concealer Palette. I'll kind of open it up for you guys here so you can see. So it's got, the brush fell out. So it's got yellow, green, purple, and then a lighter and a darker like skin tone concealer. I really like this palette. I am a fan of color correcting. I don't do it every day, but it is helpful. So the yellow is evening, the yellow evens your skin tone, the green is for redness corrector, purple brightens, and then these are just what you can use as like a natural concealer more closer to your skin tone. I typically, like I said, I have redness problems, so I typically go for the green a lot when I do use it, and I like to use a yellow because it can help combat under eye circles, and like bluish spots, which is what kind of I get under here. So these are really nice. I haven't used a lot of other color correcting concealers, so I don't know how they compare to others. I happen to just like the Ulta one. I like that it's all in one palette like this, and I got this before a lot of other people were coming up with like concealer grouped palettes like this, but they're super duper creamy, if you guys can kind of see that. They blend well, and overall I think it's just a nice palette to have. So the next product I want to go over, this is an Ulta kind of palette combo thing. It is their Hello Beautiful palette. I have a few different ones like these. You know, Ulta will every once in a while have those deals. If you spend, you know, like $10, $15, $20, you'll get one of these with your purchase. I happen to really like this one. It comes with, I think my neighbors are doing something. It comes with a really nice range of eyeshadows. I've used a lot of these for a lot of different Halloween looks, which is fun. It was a nice way to have some kind of different, more fun, colorful colors in just a simple palette. It does also have a mirror on the bottom here, which is nice. I think my neighbors are cleaning or vacuuming. And then down on the bottom here, I'll kind of move this plastic here. It did come with an eyeliner and a lip color, which I have since removed just because I have used them. Oh wait, no, I think it might have been 2 lip colors because there's the eyeliner down here, which I haven't used, and then a little brush. And then it came with 2 highlighters, a contour, and a blush. I do use these every day almost, which you can tell because they're kind of messy. I've used this one a little bit, otherwise I do have a highlighter and another Ulta palette, which I don't have included here, that I do also like to use. Next, I am going to move on to eyeliner. I don't typically do like a winged eyeliner look every day or liquid liner every day. I tend to stick to pencil eyeliner, which I don't have included here just because it's a pretty basic pencil. But when I do use a liquid liner, or I do want to do kind of more of a dramatic eye look, I do like to use, this is the, you cannot read it, there we go, Revlon Color Stay. It is their liquid eye pen ballpoint. What's kind of nice about this one, if you guys can see that there, so it's not just a flat tip or like a pointed tip, it's also got that ball at the end, which is helpful for, you can kind of do little dots and then connect it all together and wing it. I'm pretty sure they're vacuuming over there, I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. But so that is really nice to have. I like that a lot. Next product I have for you guys is mascara. I like the Almay One Coat Multi-Benefit. I am really picky on my mascara. I spent a lot of time trying lots of different ones to see which one I liked best. A lot of them were too clumpy for me or just weren't coating as nicely, but then I tried this Almay one. I really like this one. It, you know, goes on really smoothly. It doesn't clump up too bad. It definitely gives me a lot of length, volume, and definition, everything like that. So I'm a really huge fan of this one. So my next product, which I actually just got a couple of weeks ago, it is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky Palette. I know this has been out for a while, but Ulta was having a sale on it, so I decided to get it. It's got a range of colors and a mirror up there, which you guys can see. I haven't gotten to play with it too much, but I do like it. It's got a lot of great colors. I also like that it comes with a little guide for some how-to looks. I think that's a really nice touch. So, like I said, I haven't played with this one too much, but I do really like it, and I am really excited to try it more in the future. And this is like one of the few pieces of high-end makeup that I actually own. Alright, so next I want to talk about lips. I own way too many lipsticks for one person, but I thought I would highlight a few of my favorites. So the first one I have here, this is the Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Liquid Lipstick. This is their 16-hour one. I really like these. I'm a big fan of lip color that can last for a really long time. And this also happens to be in the color Stellar Sunrise. This one will stay on for quite a while. It is their 16-hour one. This might be their 24-hour. I can never remember. It does stay on well. It you know, goes on smoothly, everything like that. I'm a huge fan of it. I do have more liquid lipsticks than I have actual lipsticks just because that's what I prefer for application. But this is a nice one, and I highly recommend a lot of the Revlon Color Stay lip colors. I have a few of them. My next one, which is also part of the Revlon Color Stay, this is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. I'm also a huge fan of matte lipsticks. This one is in the color Embrace. This one is actually the one I'm wearing today. These ones go on super smooth, super clean, feel super lightweight, and are matte, but they're not like super drying. They're really still moisturizing and everything. They also smell really good, which I've yet to figure out, but all of them smell kind of like strawberries. Alright, one more Revlon product for you guys. This one is the, if you guys can read that, Revlon Color Stay Overtime. This might be their 16-hour and the other one might be their 24. This one is nice. It has the color and then it has a clear coat to lock it in. This is in the color Infinite Raspberry. These ones are super duper great if you're looking for something with a lot of longevity and something that's going to last a really long time. Some people have said that they don't like these, that they don't go on well and stay on. I find you just have to kind of stick with one coat, let it dry. If you don't like the coverage, do another coat, but you have to let it dry quite a bit before you go in with a second coat or before you go in with the top coat here. But they last a super long time. I have worn these for, you know, weddings, worn them for hours on end, wash off all my makeup at night, wake up and still have some of this lip color on. So they are a super duper nice product if you're looking for something that's long lasting. The only thing I don't like about these, they don't have a lot of colors in this line, so you know, you kind of have to prefer brighter colors. At least the last time I went out and bought one of these, they didn't have a lot of neutral colors, or more like nudie colors. You kind of had to go with like a brighter pink, or in this case it's like a darker kind of a raspberry color. Well, it is called Infinite Raspberry. It's a raspberry color. I just dropped it. But they are really nice and I do really like them and I do recommend them. The next one I have for you is one of the few like actual lipsticks I own. This is an Ulta Matte in the color Rosette. It's a really pretty color if you guys can see that. It's not too dark, but it's not too light either. It's kind of like a mauve-y nudie color, which is kind of what I like to stick to. But I do have some crazy lip colors, which I can show you. If you guys are interested, I can do kind of my lip color collection and showcase all of my different lip colors that I have. I do have quite a few. But this one is nice. It's got a smooth formula. It's not the most long-lasting one, but it is a smooth lip color, which is nice. And it does, you know, have quite a bit of pigmentation to it. I realized I could have been swatching all of these for you guys, and I haven't been, but I'll go ahead and swatch this one. So yeah, it's kind of dark, but not too dark, but it is a nice one. And the last lip color I have for you guys, it is the, you cannot read that, but it's their ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in the color Doozy. When they came out with these, I really wanted to try them, but they sold out too quick before I was able to get one, so I got one here pretty recently. I am a huge fan of this. I absolutely love this Ultra Blotted Lip. It is almost like a lip stain in a way. It doesn't last as long as a lip stain, but that's what it feels like when you actually put it on. It's a smooth formula, and it's even though it looks pretty dark, it doesn't go on quite as dark. Let me see if I can kind of show you guys. So it's this one here. It's got like color to it, but it's not super duper dark. It dries really quick and it is a matte finish, which is nice. But it just adds like a little bit of color without being too bam, which I really like. Alright, so the last product I have for you guys today, it's not a makeup product, it's actually skincare. It is made by, I probably am going to pronounce this wrong, Radha Beauty. It is their Dead Sea Mud Mask. Can you guys see that, kind of? It's super duper nice. It's a mud mask. It's a really nice formula. That's kind of what the inside looks like. I use this all over, and it helps with, you know, getting out clogged pores. It helps with, here it actually says, it absorbs excess oil, removes dead skin cells, dirt, toxins, and helps refine your skin. So it's a really nice mask. I actually got this from Amazon. I've had this for quite a while. I typically use it about once every week to 2 weeks, and I've had it for a few months now, so it does last quite a long time. I want to say this was around $15 when I bought it, but like I said, everything will be linked down below. But it's just a nice mask. I use it all over. I apply it with, it's actually a foundation brush, but it's just a flat brush that works for getting masks on your skin. Otherwise you could use your fingers too. It's kind of whatever you prefer, but it's a nice mask. I really like it, and I think it works really well, so I highly recommend this one. So that is all of my favorite beauty products for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize that I'm kind of awkward at this. I am still getting in the groove of filming things like this and showing different products to you guys, but I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below what other videos you want to see from me. Like I said, I can do other lipstick videos if you want to see some of the other ones that I own, or I can do, you know, any other type of makeup products. I don't really have a lot of one brand, so I really can't do a lot of collection videos, but otherwise if you want to see like my whole makeup collection, let me know down in the comments. So make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye.